Out of the SR Boys Club, he has the plaid trunks. Not your usual style of trunks, but effective nonetheless, right?
Dan Shannon has come back into the ring to referee this very super heavyweight bout.
I remember Hugh Holquin boxed in an exhibition at the end of January at the Newark Jetport Holiday Inn. And we kind of criticized him for not coming into the bout in shape, but he won that bout. And now here he is in the finals of the New Jersey State Championships.
You have to give him credit. Maybe he can fight well at that weight. Maybe he's used to the weight.
One thing we have to look at with Holquin is, did he improve his jab? He's an active boxer, but he did not put a lot of power behind his jabs, which I suppose you would have to do going up against opponents this size.
Definitely.
This is our final bout of the evening. We have had 14 winners who will be advancing to Milwaukee as part of the New Jersey contingent of state champions. This is our final bout.
I think it would be nice to see some of these fighters go on and maybe even make the Olympic trials. It'd be nice to say that you got to see them start here in Elizabeth.
And I think those boxers who make it think that would be pretty nice also. Hugh Holquin in the black trunks, red trim. Chris Sanders in the plaid, unconventional trunks.
Many people may be heckling Chris Sanders here in the stands because of his extra girth, but if you can fight it that way,
sure.
He's got to the championships this far, so he must have.
Hey, he's the one in the ring, and they're the ones in the stands. So what does that tell you?
That's very true.
Sanders is taking it to Holquin also.
Sanders looks like he's more of a body type puncher. Both fighters are standstill fighters, so they're going to be right in each other's face all fight long here.
Sanders much more aggressive so far. Good right.
So far, Chris Sanders has established his right hand.
Sanders is an efficient boxer, Ron. Those punches are scoring.
So far, Sanders has established his jab.
You don't see much dancing.
No, you're not going to see much. You're going to see a lot of power shots.
Good combo by Sanders.
Sanders has a pretty good following here. I think the point you mentioned about Hugh Holquin, the fact that he needs to work on a stronger jab, it's apparent in his fight.
Yes.
You can hear the body blows being delivered by both fighters.
Oh. I would not want to get hit by one of these guys.
No, to bring a lot of weight into their punches. I think it takes a lot of courage to come in at this weight and fight in front of a huge following. I think it's a lot of courage on Chris Sanders' part, and he's showing himself, he's showing everybody that he can fight.
Oh, yeah. Well, Ron, your final call for a first round. Who gets the final first round of the night?
Oh, I have to give it to Chris Sanders because he established his fight plan by jabbing and using his overhand right. And he actually has a crowd on his side.
Well, the crowd seems to be enjoying this bout. I'm not sure if it's because of the talent of the boxers, though.
It might be the size, but you know, I think they're starting to appreciate the fact that he can fight now. At first, it was more like a joke, but now it seems like the fans are cheering for him because of the fact that they see he can fight.
Oh yeah, these guys are not just big lugs. They're active in the ring. They're throwing a lot of punches. And Chris Sanders has shown an ability to find an opening and stick his fist in there.
Starting to pick up by both fighters.
Sanders almost seemed to kind of take a break.
Yeah. So far, Chris Sanders is still winning these exchanges. Low blow for Holquin. This is kind of like a I'll throw one blow, you'll throw one blow type fight.
Holquin's getting inside Sanders, though, this round. Fairly even round so far.
Yeah, I think it's definitely an even round. I think Sanders' punches are have a little more effect. And actually an advantage for Sanders is the fact that he's so big, he's hard to move.
He's also having trouble getting out of the way of Holquin's punches, though. Sanders has not been as effective this round as he was in the first round.
A little slower. But I think he's still dictating the tempo of this fight. Holquin is doing a better job in this next round, the second round here.
We'll have to see who can get everything going for round number 3 to try to win this bout.
I think he was warned for talking, I'm not sure.
Talking?
Shannon gestured.
10 seconds remaining, round number 2.
This is another very tough fight to judge here. This second round is very even.
You're watching New Jersey Golden Glove Boxing. We'll be back right after this. Center, we're about to begin round number 3 of our final bout of the evening between Hugh Holquin in the black trunks, red trim, and Chris Sanders in the plaid trunks.
I think this is another decisive type round where the fight hinges on this last round here.
Right.
So.
The fans have been making fun of Sanders' plaid trunks, but I don't think they've had an effect on his fight.
No, not at all. I think he showed everybody that he could fight for a guy his size.
Who do you see trying to be the aggressor in this round, Ron, to win the bout?
Actually, both fighters are the aggressor in this bout. That's why it's going to be a very close fight. I think that the fact that Chris Sanders is a little stronger and his punches are a little harder, maybe he has an advantage. Both fighters are fighting very hard, though. Neither fighter are tired. Neither fighter... It's just because they have the extra added weight. That doesn't mean they're tiring out quicker. They're both fighting very hard. Holquin is landing some good shots.
Sanders is trying to pick his spots right now.
I think Sanders thinks he's winning, so he wants to play it safe and just continue to jab.
I don't know if he should have that attitude, though.
I don't think so, because you never know with the way the fights have been judged. Good left hook by Sanders. I think the main weapon in Sanders' arsenal is his left jab, keeping Holquin at bay.
He's been effective at using that tonight.
Holquin has been able to sneak a couple of left hooks inside to the shin of Sanders. I don't know if that's been enough for him to win this fight.
Now that could look bad in the judge's eyes because Sanders just took a walk away from the center of the ring.
Yeah, he seems to have taken some of this round off.
I saw the referee Dan Shannon was on the verge of warning Sanders about that.
Holquin's punches are not hard, but he's scoring points. And that's very important.
10 seconds remaining in this third and final round. We'll see who wins this bout. Hugh Holquin landed a lot of blows. They may not have been very strong, but they were accurate and they did score.
Like I said before, if you want to go with the amount of blows, you would have to go with Holquin. But if you want to go with the blows that had the most impact, you'd have to go with Sanders. And I think I'll go with Sanders.
Ron Fitch making his final prediction of the evening.
I like the fighter that delivers the strongest blows in a fight.
Right.
But
as long as he uses the white part of the gloves, right?
Definitely. And sometimes the judges go by the accumulation of blows instead of how the impact.
Referee Dan Shannon collecting the judges' scorecards.
Take care, Don.
Judges
overall,
are
a great fight night here in Elizabeth Dunn Center.
I think it was. We saw a lot of exciting bouts, some controversial decisions, at least in our eyes, and in the crowd's eyes as well. A little bit of everything tonight.
Definitely. I think you've seen a couple legitimate stars on the horizon. Freddie Carell, I think he's a great fighter. Johnny Nunez is going to be a real up-and-coming fighter. I think one of the more talented ones was David Fackus, because he showed us a little bit of everything as far as speed, defense, jab, and power. I think he had the best combination out of all the boxers.
Julio Cuevas, I thought, boxed very well, and even the man he defeated, Richie Masonette, even though Masonette lost, he acquitted himself very well and should have a bright future if he sticks with it.
Yeah, because I think me and you both had him winning that fight, Masonette winning, but the judges thought it was different, so.
That's right.
It'll be interesting to see how they react when they get into on a national scale, and see how they can handle that pressure of.
Good learning experience. Ringmaster Mike Rolino just waiting for the final tally to tell us who's going to win the final bout of the evening here at the New Jersey Golden Glove Championships at the Dunn Sports Center at Elizabeth High School.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Ron, you're upset.
Well, they went for the guy with the most accumulation of blows instead of the more aggressive fighter, and that's been a pattern from the judges, so they've been consistent with that.
You're watching the finals of the New Jersey Golden Glove Boxing Tournament. We'll be back right after this.